motherfucker. What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B? Gotta make drop-offs too, B. Come on, man, get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man.
Come on, man. Get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man. Welcome back to the No Cap Podcast. I'm your host, SaloHommie Mo. And on this edition, we got a very special interview with Walt Daniels of TrueWordClothing. Of True World as an overall brand, cause he really got a lot of stuff going on. So thank you for listening. If you're into any fashion, clothing, design, or just overall entrepreneurship, this is definitely an episode that you want to check out and definitely listen to the end. It's probably a little longer than the episodes y'all used to catching on here, just because he got a lot of stuff going on, and we definitely gonna have to get a part 2 real soon. So like I said, thank you for listening. I'm gonna leave all his contact information, all the links to his products in the description of these podcasts. So if you want to get anything that you heard him talking about or heard us talking about or want to tune in with him, you'll be able to do that. So before we get into the interview, I just want to thank you all again for listening, giving me your time. I just want to let y'all know about a few things that's coming up on the No Cap Podcast as well. As far as the content is going to continue to drop weekly. I got a podcast coming up is child support a broke woman's hustle, or is child support a hustle period. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That might drop before this podcast drop. I don't know exactly what date this podcast is going to drop, but we working, man. So not only with just the standalone topics I got on the podcast myself, like I told y'all before, I got the Paul Lamar Hunter interview coming up. He's the 19th of 21 children from the same mother. He's the first to graduate college out of his family. He's got a bachelor in science and in business administration. He's already been on a handful of shows, including TV shows. He was on a Vivica A. Fox show, Face the Truth, that's hosted by Dr. Phil. He was on that. So that's something I definitely want to be on the lookout for. I want to get that done before Christmas, and that's something we want to do over Zoom. So that's something I'm in the process of getting set up now. So before we get into the interview again, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and download wherever you may be listening to this podcast at. The No Cap Podcast is available on all major platforms or wherever you may be listening to podcasts. I don't ask for much, y'all. All I ask is that wherever you listen to this podcast at, just subscribe so that, you know what I'm saying, when we do drop, if you're not able to catch it when it drops, that's cool. Just make sure you subscribe so it's in your favorites list, all that shit like that, so you can catch it. You know what I'm saying? That's my new slogan, man. Listen to my podcast when you ain't got shit else to do, man. So, with that being said, let's get right into it, man. It's the No Cap Podcast, Walt Daniels of TrueWordClothing interview. Thank you for listening. All right, man, we back with Walt Daniels of TrueWordClothing, man. So, speaking back on the clothing line, is clothing line is it profitable?
Yes, sir. For some reason, like, we've been booming. Well, I know, right, but we've been booming like more in other cities than we booming in my home city. But at the same time, like, there's still a lot of support in my home city. It's just that, I'm real heavy on marketing, so I travel a lot and I be all over the place.
Yeah. So that's one thing I noticed too. Even about anything that you do, that's your business. You gonna have to put that work in as far as the marketing and the promo.
I don't just stay at one location.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I be all over the place.
So is that a thing with the warehouse? Is that a thing that you want to expand to as far as different locations, or is that home base for right now?
As far as like Where I'm gonna keep all my product? Or what you mean?
I mean, just like as the warehouse, like is you looking to expand to have a? I know you say you do a lot of work in Texas. Like, is in the stores are in Texas? Is you looking to get a warehouse in Texas also? So you don't gotta.
Yeah, that's the plan. Because I'm always trying to elevate. So if I can do that, then on top of that, have my own store. I honestly don't want my own store. I really just want my product in stores.
Yeah. And
just product online, and then maybe just, have a warehouse where I can just keep stock.
Yeah, in 2020, as long as you got a website, you basically got a store. So,
yes, sir.
I mean, as long as you got your own website, is that something that you got or something you're looking into doing?
Yeah, I have a website. You can catch us at TrueWordClothing.square.net, where we have everything on the site. Everything that you want, everything that you can't find. You might find some stuff that you ain't seen yet on the website, so you can check us out on there.
Man, what I think you need, Joe? I think would it be perfect for you? I think you need an app. An app.
You know what? That sounds dope.
I think that'll be perfect. 2020. I don't know how it worked. I know these kids, you got the kids, and I know they doing coding, and like they teaching my baby, she in kindergarten, she doing typing, practicing already. So I know in grammar school they probably coding in high school and shit. So telling that might be something you want to look into, man.
That makes perfect sense, cause
even with just the delivery aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, and then have that like as a branch off part of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can have your own sponsorships in your driving app, you know what I'm saying, to take you to your clothing app, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having like, how all the apps basically have ads and shit, they have your own ads in your own app, you know what I'm saying? I think that should be perfect way to catch you a lot of business, man.
I think I need to put you on the team.
Hey, man, so I'm all about free network, man. Anybody listening, reach out to the No Cap Podcast, man. We all about free network, man.
Put you on the team.
Man, I'm trying to get a bag, man. But yeah, so with that being said, with the clothing line, what do you see the clothing line being in the next 5 years?
I really want it to be international. That's my next goal. Okay. Even though it's at the early stage, I still want to be international at the early stage, because honestly, that's the best way to keep going, and that's the best way to, you know what I'm saying, be different. Because that's where I get most of my product from anyway. The international way. Sometimes I get it from the U.S., but depending on what I'm looking for and what I need.
Yeah, and I don't know if you notice, like, pay attention to other people got going on as far as they merchandising and stuff. But Chief Keef is a whiz at merchandising overseas. That's like one of the ways he's been able to stay, you know what I'm saying, wealthy. Not even just off rap, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's definitely, if you get people over, like, he got the thing in UK, people in UK love Chief Keef, so it's like you got a whole country right behind you. Like, one of the reasons Drake, people don't understand why Drake go gold and platinum every time, he got an entire country behind him.
Exactly.
Oh, shorty. So that's definitely,
and that'll be a whole nother level too. That's what I'm saying. Like,
exactly.
So if I could get with that, like with the I know we probably gonna talk about it later. We might tune in now, but
right.
That's why I'm getting my shoes made from Italy. So just imagine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Touching down in Italy. Hey man, like, my shoes get made here. Might as well see what's up and see what's going on.
Right. And just let's just segue right into that, into your shoe. So, can you tell me more about the shoe? What can we expect to see the shoe on the feet of the people? It's
actually out for pre-order right now. So y'all can go get the shoe right now for pre-order. You can check out all the Facebook TrueWord_clothing. I mean, all the social medias TrueWord_clothing. You can go get it at aliveshoes.com. That's who actually connects with to make the shoe. They actually. Can
you drop that website one more time?
aliveshoes.com/Lee Ones which is the shoe name. The shoe name is Lee Ones. Just type in aliveshoes.com/Lee Ones by TWC, which is my company, True Word Company, and that shoe will pop up. You can get it for $179. You can get it for $179. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a fire shoe. It's good, authentic. It's leather. It's
made
casual.
in Italy, so y'all ain't got the same thing y'all pay for them homo brands y'all be wearing now. Oh, I'm sure y'all go and cop that shoe, man.
Made in Italy, all that. You know, it's certified, pre-donified, and if you don't like the shoe, you can return it, full price, free refund, free shipping, all that. It comes straight to your door. It got its own packaging. I created everything myself, from the design, from the shoe to the pattern, all that. I did it myself. They let me do it, and I appreciate them for that because it was my own style. I can't wait for my other shoes to come out because it's a 3-year deal. So,
alright, so you went from the delivery to the clothing line to how the fuck, when the fuck. So you make shoes too, man. So how the fuck you get into the shoe game, man? Tell me a little bit more about that.
The shoe game, it came literally in 48 hours. And if I'm lying, I'm dying.
In 48 hours from when?
In 48 hours from getting the call to getting the approval to, hey, all right, we want you to join and go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? So start creating your own shoe. So the shoe
deal, you got it's a legit shoe deal contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. For 3 years.
Endorsement basketball player type shit.
For 3 years, yes.
So that's what's up, man.
I do all the creating. I do all the coloring, all that. I do all the pads.
I know you said it was a 3-year deal, but is it a number of shoes you got to put out? Is it?
It's up to me. It's up to me how I want it, and it's up to the you know, like the actual customers, how many I sell. So that's what I like about the deal. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good ins and outs, but then it's not too many cons. Matter of fact, it ain't no cons.
It ain't. That's what I was going to get into next, man. Yeah. This is No Cap Podcast, so I gotta come at you with some no cap, man. Like, just for one thing, we hear a lot, like in the music industry, people might not profit and as much as they should off their name. So is there some that you could talk about with your shoe deal, like the money split or the spinach split? Is it do you own your name on the shoe? Is it once the shoe deal over with, is they shoe or?
Okay, honestly, I own the name, I own the shoe, but as far as the money wise, I can't too much talk about that.
All right.
But
sense, when I had to, you miss 100% of the shots you don't trap, man.
But when it comes to ownership wise, I literally have damn near full control of everything. Only thing is, I have a company pushing behind me. So like, you know, with my first shoe, they when it comes to the magazines and stuff, if I get 20 pairs sold by January 10th, which is the release date, you know, I get my own bio section in GQ magazine. So that'll be a plus for us.
Yeah. So you say 20 sales?
20. All I need is 20 pair to sell, and I'll be featured in the GQ magazine.
Tell the people where they can find the shoe.
You can find the shoe at aliveshoe.com/Lee Ones by TrueWordClothing, TWC. aliveshoe.com/Lee Ones. The shoes are called Lee Ones by TrueWordClothing, TWC. You can actually go on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find all that at TrueWordClothing_.com. And as soon as you see me post about it, the link is right there. It'll take you right to the checkout, right to the size you need, all that. Everything is authentic. Everything is legit. Like I said, you get free returns on everything and free shipping on everything. It comes straight to your doorstep. I personally created the packaging. I personally created the shoe. So everything you get, you're getting it from me.
Premium.
Yeah, so
the same thing y'all getting from them homo designers y'all getting from now, man. Get that shit from a brother. Yeah, I know his roots, man. Y'all go ahead, support, network, hey, you guys, I feel like that's something important that we need to do more as black people is spending our money with each other.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do that enough.
And I that's what I love to do. I actually like getting from other businesses myself. Like, I shop every day from somebody else. I don't need to shop from. I barely shop from stores. Like, I'll shop at Aldo for shoes, but other than that, like, you'll catch me shopping from one of my peers or one of somebody that I see coming across the news feed. Hey man, I'm dropping this. All right, I'm gonna buy it. If I got it, I'm gonna buy it right then and there.
Especially it's some dope shit.
Yeah.
So it's some dope shit and you out of town somewhere, motherfucker. Damn, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? That's networking on sure. That's free promotion. That's one thing I always try to do, like every aspect, even outside of before I started doing a podcast and shit, was just like jobs or anything I had, you know what I'm saying? I always relayed them links and everything I could to my people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So, okay, we got the delivery, the clothing, and the shoes. What's next for True World as a brand? What's the next big thing?
It's funny that you said that, because I am a brand, and that's what I try to persuade myself.
That's what I said, because I couldn't even, once I start, you know, like when I had an interview with a guy up here, he had like multiple titles. Like, it was like once you get to like more than 3 titles, you a brand. So you can't put yourself under one umbrella, because you're gonna show up at this party when motherfuckers thought you was at that party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you basically just a brand. Your name is a brand. You as a person is. Matter of fact, we all a brand anyway in our own way.
That's all. I mean, hey man, I say the one thing you want to do in life is own something and have some generational wealth for your kids, so they don't gotta break their backs out here do nothing crazy for no money, man.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, you ain't doing nothing wrong. You ain't saying nothing wrong. That's another reason I want to have you up here on No Cap Podcast, man.
And I see you be doing your thing.
Yeah, got to, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, sure. I just gotta feel I be having something to say, man.
That's what it takes, something to say.
Man, No Cap Podcast. Check me out when you ain't got shit else to do, man. Just like and subscribe. Listen to me when you ain't got nothing else to do. That's cool with me. Just listen to me when you can, shit. Listen to me before you die.
When you ain't got shit going on.
I'm sure. I'm thinking, sure, I might make that like one of my things. Like, listen to my podcast when you ain't got shit else to do. Motherfucker, what? Oh, sure. Yeah, so like getting back to it. So what's the next big thing for True World as a brand?
Honestly, you know, just trying to push these shoes a little bit more, and then.
So when you say push these shoes, can we expect to see the shoes in the stores also, or is that going to be more as a push as a online type thing?
Online, more of an online, and more of a like different editions and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to do more flavors.
Yeah, that's what I meant to ask you, because I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but you showed me a few pair of shoes before the show started.
Yes,
so
sir.
is I know we got the Lee ones dropping, and then is them shoes dropping soon after, or is them seasonal shoes also that
those gonna drop either late January or early February. Nobody has seen them but you.
Okay. Them bitches definitely dope, though. That's what I said. Them bitches definitely dope. Keep saying it. If y'all spending y'all money out here with these homo designers, man. Check my boy out, man.
Nobody has seen them late shoes but you, but that's where we at right now. But you know, like this first shoe I'm trying to drop on my dad's death anniversary, so I'm trying to push that more than anything.
Okay.
And then after that, that's when we're gonna go with the next project. And
so
then,
would you push more with that anything? Is it anything people can expect to get with the pre-order other than the shoe?
Yeah, speaking of, I was actually gonna drop that in a couple of days, probably tomorrow if I get to it. But by Monday or Tuesday, I was gonna do a promo deal where we you know, if you pre-order this shoe before January 8th, you'll get the new Hebrew sweater with it. Our new Hebrew sweater style with it. It's a little crew neck sweater. I'll be releasing it within like 48 hours. So if you get that, if you pre-order the shoe, you'll get that with the shoe free. Yes, I said free. So,
and can you give us a value of the shirt just so people know what they're getting with the? Cause black people, man,
as far as
like the value of the shirt that they getting, like what's the regular? What would be the regular if they just was going to get the shirt on the website? Regular price? What would it be?
The regular price of the crew neck is going to be $35. So if you pre-order this shoe, the Lee Ones, if you pre-order this Lee One shoe, you're gonna get that shirt. You're gonna get that crew neck sweater for free. It's gonna come with your shoe. It might come before your shoe. It might come after your shoe. But
you ain't got to normally get the pants.
Either way, all you're gonna do, either way, you're gonna get that sweater, that crew neck, and it's free, and it's gonna be coming with all pre-order orders. So, like I said, we trying to promote as much as possible.
And are you planning on doing the same type of promotion with the shoes at the later dates, or are them just gonna be drops?
It all depends. Like I may do something different. I may do a similar promotion, but it's gonna be different. Yeah. Maybe I might throw a hat in with it or something like that. But it ain't gonna be all the same.
Yeah, it all depends on what type of promotion there. You got GQ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And then they keeping a real eye on me right now, so I got to be careful.
Right.
Because they watching and they already loving what I'm doing. Because trust me, the emails and the phone calls I get, I love it. So.
All right. So we're gonna get into that a little bit. So when you say that, you know what I'm saying, you're doing all these partnerships with these businesses and these stores and stuff, and you saying these people watch you, do you feel like you're censored on what you might be able to say or what you might be able to do or anything like that? Do you feel like is that type of eye over you, or do you feel like it's just at your best interest in business, man? Because I feel like a lot of times it is that for young black men when they becoming something, and you can see it, you know what I'm saying? So they try to handcuff you, you know what I'm saying, in the ways that people don't see until it's too late type shit. So what do you think that the type of relationship that you have with the partners is? Do you think it's genuine, or is it strictly cutthroat business? On my end, I believe it's genuine because for one, like, I have a couple of people, which is lawyers, that looked over what I need to take. A couple people, right?
Like I ain't just
take care of paperwork.
I ain't just getting to no BS that I ain't have my people behind the scenes look at. Exactly. So, and my lawyer's in St. Louis. His name, shout out to Alex, my white boy. Shout out to Alex.
We're gonna have him on the No Cap podcast one day.
Yes, sir. So he be looking out for me, make sure I'm good, and the team behind him make sure I'm good. So that's why I always try to make sure he take care of all that behind the scenes work for me. That way, I don't have to worry about too much, but the promotion and marketing wise. So, but normally when it, like with this deal, it's mainly I can't too much talk about. The only thing I really can't pinch on is the money part. Cause I can't say that too much because then I'm gonna be getting a phone call. But other than that, everything else is like I do what the hell I want to do. So
okay. So
and that was my main thing. That's why I told Alex to make sure he took care of that for me.
Right, and another reason I asked you that question because I noticed that one of the shirts you showed me, and you told me, well, I ain't noticed, you had to tell me, but you said it was Hebrew, and I was like, that's dope because that's is deeper meaning to that for a lot of people, a lot of black people too. So
yes, sir,
that's dope to have that on your shirt, and that's something that you told me. You was telling me that I had to get approved and all that. And I thought you was trying to like you was having issues. I was making sure you wasn't having issues like getting approved because it was Hebrew type shit. Like,
oh no, it
basically was Nick Cannon not on. Why not? Because he said we the real Jews, the real Hebrews. So,
no, me getting approved is like getting patent and stuff like that. I normally don't put none out unless I know if I need to get it patent or not. If I don't need to get it patent, then I'll just put it out. If I do need to get it patent, I'll wait and then I'll put it out. So that'd be my only thing with that. So that's never really a problem because I know I make sure I get that information before I even do anything with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Is the patent something you can tell me more about? Is that something that you do through the lawyers? Because that's something that, like I said, I'm interested in getting into marketing, not marketing, but merchandising eventually down the road. And is that something that's easy, something you gotta do with your lawyer or what, as far as getting a patent or patents?
You don't necessarily have to do it with your lawyer, but to take the most stress off of you, if it's a lot you're trying to do, then yeah, get a lawyer. But if it's like small stuff, you can just research and do yourself, or you can give me a call and I'll help you out.
That's why I'm on the research and do yourself phase right now.
I really only use Alex for big shit, to be honest with you. Like, I don't
20-page contracts and shit.
Yeah, I don't necessarily use them for stuff that I can go find Google myself. And sometimes if it is big stuff, I still go do my own search. I'm like, hey man, like, then I start asking him questions, like, hey man, look, this is what I seen, this is what I researched. Let me know what's up. Let me know what you know, and we put this stuff together. Then we'll make a decision.
All right, bet. So we got the people that you in business with, the higher ups. You know what I'm saying? They looking out for you. You said the vibes is good. Mm-hmm. You got Alex down in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
taking care of the paperwork.
Shout him out.
Make sure the paperwork's straight. You know what I'm saying? And then we can't forget the muscle, Baby Jackson.
Man, look, I was hoping his mom was tuning in. Miss Jackie. Oh, yeah. I don't want to say her last name.
We're going to get a link to the podcast when it drops. She's going to be able to.
Yeah, but Baby Jackson, he's clutch. I might low-key bring him by one day.
Yeah, I might have to, man. He might have me somewhere I want to be in 5 years.
Yeah, man. He's real open. He's real lit. He'll love this right here.
Right.
He'll have food with this.
Oh yeah, hey, like I said, I'm here all about networking. He got a platform in the family. He produce a podcast or something.
Oh, and we speaking of all that, one of my projects, upcoming projects, gonna be dedicated to the kids. It's called the Shucky Duggy. The Shucky Duggy. I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole line or a couple of outfits, or maybe. You
mean like toddler kids, baby kids, or
all kids? All kids from what? I usually take from 4 to 14. Those are the kids I used to drop off every single day. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dedicate that little release to them. I don't know if I'm gonna do a little collection like that or just a couple of items. But the Shuggy Duggy, it's actually a dance I call myself doing, but I taught them that. So we used to do it from morning time to afternoon time when I dropped them off. They love the Shuggy Duggy. And so it's a little shoulder dance. I'm
mad we ain't got the cameras down now, man.
Matter of fact, next time I'm bringing Baby Jackson with me.
So he made sure to bring the Shuggy Duggy up after the cameras went down, man. It's all good. But I came back full circle to bring all them people up just to ask you about your circle as far as your the people that you involve in your business. Like, I know a lot of people don't get family involved with business. I hear people say don't get friends involved in business. My take is I'm gonna always go with family first until it show me otherwise.
Yes, sir.
Sure, just because that's what it's supposed to do.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure. So, tell me about the people that you got, if they employees, partners, but the people that you got under you and around you that help make True World go on the daily.
I'm glad you brought this little conversation up because I was waiting to promote everybody that I work with.
Right.
So, I'm gonna tell you about some of the main people first. Of course, it's me at the top, and then I got shout out to my first of all, shout out to my mom. Mm-hmm. She's dope. She basically just
what's up, OG?
She basically just be a mom. So
right.
that's one of the main things.
Right.
So shout out to my mom for that, Dorothy Gates. Y'all go follow her too.
hey, man, shout out at Dorothy Gates on all social media platforms.
And then we're gonna get her out the way. And then shout out to my helper, my assistant. She want to be everything, but she actually helped do everything.
Everything sound like you got a manager.
Yeah, and she's dope with it though. Like she took over a lot of stuff that I couldn't handle myself.
Yeah, and
so I want to shout out to Dentasia Henderson. She's my niece.
Okay, Dentasia, what's up? What's the word?
Her name Tay. I call her Tay. Well, everybody call her Tay, but Dentasia Henderson. She's so dope at what she do, from designing to social media, all that. Like she's so dope at what she do. And shout out to my other niece, Tamara Jones. I call her Nuke. Shout out to her.
Okay, Nuke,
because she's over the website. So any updates you get, any returns you worried about, any of that stuff, as far as the website wise, she's over that. She got her hand in that and all of that stuff. When it comes to production, on some certain stuff, I want to shout out Andrewette Daniels, which is my aunt, my dad's sister. Mm-hmm. She's amazing. She does a lot of that production work for me. She amazing at what she do. If y'all want, y'all can hit me up y'all can research her too. Andrewette Daniels, she's so dope at crafting and at doing a lot of design work. So shout out to her. And because without her, I wouldn't be certain places. So shout out to her.
All right.
And yeah, man. And
definitely can't forget the people that helped you out on the way up.
Shout out to I'm pretty sure you know him, DJ Milk.
Yeah. I see. I do a lot of things together. Can you talk about any upcoming things or anything y'all got? Last thing I seen, I want to say I had like church?
Yeah, we were doing like a little. He does his little church service.
That's why I got the premise. Yeah. I just don't think that the execution was probably flawless, but nothing is flawless. The first time doing it, but I definitely see the vision. Yeah,
we were just playing around, and this something. But he's a DJ. Shout out to DJ Milk.
Right, that's what I said. I seen the vision because you know what I'm saying. That already the DJ. There was already a lot of things that was going on. The DJs they DJ live. You know what I'm saying. That's already a lane, and then bringing it for Sunday. You know what I'm saying, for people online. You know what I'm saying, might not make it out the crib. We want to get some some no cap version, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like
how you listen to gospel and when grandma was cooking
for real.
So
just cuz, and then while y'all was cleaning up. So but yeah, shout out to DJ Milk. Y'all can book him through me, through the online, through him. Y'all can book him any kind of way. But shout out to DJ Milk. He's my main DJ, and he does some of the marketing work for us as well at True Word.
He DJ shows, live parties,
all of that. Shows, live party, pop-up shops,
concerts,
weddings, baby showers, all that. So shout out to DJ Milk. He's tuning in right now. So
right, shout out DJ Milk. Anything you need on DJ side, DJ Milk on all social media platforms. Check him out. He's definitely official. I can't even fly. I gotta do my interview role because that's my job, right? That's the channel man right now. But I definitely been in a couple parties. He was DJing, so he definitely gonna do his thing. So
he all over Chicago with it. That's DJ Milk. Not DJ Spoiled Milk on 107, DJ Milk from the West Side.
Yeah, I ain't even heard DJ Spoiled Milk.
Yeah, he's the one.
I thought you was going to say DJ Spoiled Milk from the South Side. I'm like, oh yeah, that's about right.
He is from the South Side, though. Spoiled Milk from the South Side, but I'm talking about DJ Milk from the West Side. So
he's fresh. We gonna keep it at that.
Then I want to shout out to Jeff and Lid. They actually in Texas. They helped me out with me getting the deal with the section in the Dallas store as well as the Seattle store. So each city I have a section with my own clothing in 2 stores, and so 3 stores, 2 in Dallas and 1 in Seattle. I have none in Chicago yet, but maybe I'll get one, maybe not. Who cares? But
like I said, as long as you got a website, you got a store.
Yeah, so that's shout out to them with that, because they helped me with that and helped me get those kind of deals. I want to shout out to my mentor. He's doing his thing. So at So Official Clothing, you know, I do stuff like this. I shout out mentors and stuff like that.
All right.
Kevin English. They call him.
Oh yeah.
They call him. Yeah, they call him Lil Kevin.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got a shirt that was gifted to me by him like years ago when my baby was like 1, and it's still premium to this day. It's Egyptian cotton.
Yes, sir.
I definitely heard his name before.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin English. He's done a lot of mentorship and overseeing for True Word behind the scenes. So
yeah, how's his brand doing?
He's doing great. You know, he's all over the place.
Let people know where they can find him at, because I know I definitely gotta check him out.
You can find him at So Official Clothing, all over IG, all over social media.
When I was looking at him a few years ago, he had some dope shit. Yeah. I know he's going crazy.
And I believe, to be honest, I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on this. I hope it's still in the works, or it might be already done. I believe he just got a Chick-fil-A. So yeah. So shout out to him on that Chick-fil-A.
Oh man, yeah, I called you in the right time, man. I gotta get up with y'all for the prices go up, man. Sure.
So, shout out to him with that. I believe that he's dealing with that right now. So, what else? No, did I miss anybody? I think that was everybody.
Alright, we got everybody else.
Oh, shout out to my sister. My sister.
Oh, she was gonna let you have it.
Yeah, my bad.
You can talk about everybody on that. You got on there acting damn fool. Oh, sure.
Shout out to my sister Tina Daniels. She's dope with basically everything I do. It ain't just one thing, so I can't say one thing, specific thing. And then shout out to Toya Brooks. She actually just got a new role in my every time you see me at an event now, I'm probably gonna be dressing different. So when it comes to that, shout out to Toya with that. So her name is Toya Brooks, and so shout out to her with that.
And is that you say that's your personal stylist?
Yeah, basically I couldn't get the word out.
I collaborate on ideas as far as the clothing line. A lot of ideas.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we got a little long-winded with the shout-outs, but
you good.
I brought it out brought them people up just to ask you, how do you choose people that you decide to put in your circle, like, and especially when it comes to business and when it got the potential to be always, like you said, you had deals happening in 48 hours, so it could be 48 hours from now you got that $500,000 deal, that $1 million deal. So how do you feel like how did you choose the people to choose having your circle? Because you got to think of the type of business you in. Mm-hmm. You got to think long term, like it's stuff that you got to, especially, I know you say you got lawyers and stuff, that I know that's picking the people you choose to work with and having your direct circle. I know that took a lot of consideration. So what went into that and what made you choose them people? This in your close circle.
Me personally, like, again, I'm always go back to building relationship and getting to know that person personally. Like, that'd be the main thing. Like, don't just know them because of business wise. Know them because, like, get to know them on a personal level to know if they can handle what you bringing or handle what you need them to do. You know what I'm saying? Some people will say that they can do a job, but whole time, like, their personal life, their business life, can't even handle bringing on your extra. So that's one of the main things you got to look at to see, like, let them know, like, and
like,
peep
make
out.
sure they can do the job before you get to them, not just because.
Because just because you got the description and just because you know how to do it, that don't mean you can do it for me. So that'd be one of the main things, like, man. So
Alright, so before we get up out of here, man, I just wanna before we get up out of here, I just wanna know, is there anything that you would like to say to the people, to the listeners out there who might be listening before you get up out of here?
I just feel like, well, I'm a close it, but I ain't gonna close it with this. I just feel like, whatever you put your mind to, do it. Don't take no for an answer. Don't get discouraged. Always be accountable for your own actions. Stay up front. Build you a right team. I feel like once you build you a complete team of at least three to four solid people, you'll take off. What else? Make sure you have a good relationship with God. That's the first thing. Make sure you build a solid foundation. And then if you got a significant other, make sure they behind you 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a key plus too.
All right.
Then make sure you know what you're doing, know what you're getting into, and you actually have that's your passion and that's your drive. Oh, and my main three things: levitate, expand, evolve. That's all I want y'all to do is levitate, expand, evolve. Everything y'all do, levitate, expand, evolve. If y'all can do that, y'all gonna win. I'm telling y'all. Because, you know what I'm saying? In my eyes, everything attached to me wins. So, that's where I'm at in life. Everything that's attached to me, around me, it's gonna win. Why? Because it's my winning season. So,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have you back in here real soon, man. Like, always, man. This was already at almost an hour, and this is after technical difficulties, so I'm sure there's plenty other avenues we can go through and go down, so I'm definitely gonna have to have you back on the podcast with some different segments also, because I know you know about some football.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get you on here on the football talk. Before we get you up out of here, another thing too, because like I said, No Cap Podcast, one of the main things I do is free networking. I'm willing to work with anybody who really willing to work with me, just to get the work and get a name out there and make some money, shit, and get to a better step position than we was in the day before. So with that being said, can you give the people 3 quick tips who want to be in the clothing game or take their clothing game to the next level? 3 quick tips for any other clothing entrepreneurs who might be have listening.
One of the main tips: know your crowd, know your age bracket, and when it comes to like styling and what you wear, what you don't wear, make sure you put out something you'll wear and you'll be comfortable with, and don't just put out anything, because people watch it. And trust me, I have people watching all the time, especially with these latest trench coats I had. That was a struggle. I mean, it was a struggle because, you know, I ordered less. You know, it was, and I didn't have enough. Right. So like, back order is crazy right now on trench coats. Listen to me, y'all. Trench coats.
Hey, back order is better than no orders. What you talking about?
So, I'm sure. Trench coats went crazy, and I didn't expect the outcome. But like I said, know your crowd, know what you're working with, and make sure you always keep stock, because you never know. And always remember, somebody watching you. I know me and you actually play football together, and one of our old coaches used to say, what he used to say, do the right thing all the time, do the right thing when nobody's looking. Yeah. That shit mean a lot to this day. So
yeah. I ended up bumping into Coach Nixon down. I drove school buses in Springfield for a little while. So he ended up he coached a school down there called Landfair.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I say it's a small, big world, man.
Yeah, that means a lot, man, when it comes to like business and stuff like that. So you really gotta be on point about this stuff, and you really can't have everybody in your circle. Like, you can have a couple of people, but once you see them getting, I ain't gonna lie, once you see them getting some kind of, sometimes it'll be jealous, sometimes it'll be like they ain't really into your business like you expect them to be.
Right.
Like don't even expect everybody to be all in. But if you ain't 70% in, you can't help me.
Right. I'm sure.
Like, you can't help me. Man. Like the 30%, you know what I'm saying? I understand because you got a life. But if you ain't 70% in, no, you can't help me. I can't do nothing with you. So that's why I appreciate the people that's around me.
Alright, man. So before we get up out of here, we're gonna get you out of here no cap style. Give me 3 things that you shouldn't do while you in Chicago.
Shit. Go on 63rd.
Hey, that's valid. You stay your ass the fuck off 63rd. You ain't got no business on 63rd. No. Stay your ass on 63rd. And if you ain't in the killing business or the shooting business, I'm pretty sure you ain't got no business over there. So,
man, stay out 63rd.
Stay out 63rd, y'all.
Shit. 2 more things. 2 more things. Don't drink and drive. I'm gonna be safe on that one.
We're gonna give you that one, but I'm sorry.
What else? Damn. Shit, I don't know. That's kind of.
Alright, man. Alright.
Give me something to go off of. So
I'm gonna go ahead for the last one. Then for you. When you in Chicago, man. If somebody tell you check it out, don't check it out, man. keep going. Basically,
hey, that's a good one.
Keep going. If you don't know who they is, if they tell you check it out, don't check it out, man. Keep going to your destination, man, as fast as you can, man. But before we get up out here, tell the people where they can find you on social media, man.
Find on social media on @TrueWord_clothing. All social medias @TrueWord_clothing. The website is TrueWordClothing.square.net. .site. TrueWordClothing.square.site. And don't forget, we got the new shoe out, the Lee Ones. The Lee Ones, Levitate, Expand, Evolve. It's all custom made, all packaging, everything by me. The Lee Ones. They drop in January 10th, but pre-order is now available for $179. You can order it now. You can check that out. And yeah, just hit us up on TrueWord_clothing for that as well. And then shout out to Salo, because he let me come through and touch down and do my thing. So make sure y'all subscribe him. You know what I'm saying? Say your whole YouTube again.
Yeah, that's all I said. You can find me on SaloHommie Presents on everything. Anything and everything. Just put SaloHommie Presents. Any podcast, anywhere you listen to podcasts, I'm on all major platforms, Apple Podcasts, Amazon. You can tell Alexa, play the latest episode of No Cap Podcast. She's gonna get you situated. So,
and I'm gonna hook your boy up with a trench before I leave.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, man, official, man. So y'all better get with him before the prices go up. I'm trying to tell y'all sleep. Him and Baby Jackson. Well, me, him, and Baby Jackson on Shorty. Because I might have to get Baby Jackson on my team. We definitely gonna be looking on that episode.
Yes, sir.
Baby Jackson definitely gonna have him up in here. Give us that Donald Trump tax plan on Shorty.
Yes, sir.
What he got to give us to the people, man. I want to thank everybody for listening to No Cap Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe wherever you might be listening. I don't care about that sharing shit. Just listen to me when you ain't got shit else to do. Just press subscribe so it reminds you that I got a new episode.
She said she worth everything.
That's all I said. That's all, man. In a minute, man. Appreciate you coming, man.
She's accustomed to the finer things. I know what type of wine she drinks. She even like designer jeans. And all I wanted was you, to show you that I'm there for you. Man, for you. Yeah. See, that's my baby. I swear that it's my other half. We've been together 10 years. You can do the math. And through the bullshits and trials and tribulations, on bad terms we still carry relations. That's my baby, yeah. And I know the haters envy us. Why? Because you're bougie and you keep it up. Yeah. And she into all that freaky stuff. I tell her bend it over, then she shake it, then she spread it up. Yeah. She know I'm hungry, so I eat it up. Yeah. And then she feed me till I had enough. Damn. That's my girl, and I'm gon' tell it to the whole wide world. Yeah, know how you rockin', so I'm rockin' harder. Yeah, I keep a Glockin' and she like revolvers. Yeah, I got a problem, fuck around and call her. See, that's my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby. Yeah. She say she worth everything. Yeah, I even went and bought a wedding ring. Yeah, she's accustomed to the finer things. I know what type of wine she drinks. She even like designer jeans. And all I wanted was you, to show you that I'm meant for you. Meant for you. Yeah, look, how could it be? You and me were meant to be together forever, but that will make eternity. You was the bunny to my Clyde, always been my side. If I do a hit, you was down to ride through the good and the bad, the ups and the downs. No matter what the case, girl, you still stuck around. So what's the problem now? Yeah, I did a little bit. You turned your back on me like a nigga wasn't shit. It's all over now, cause a nigga on his way. It's been a long time coming, and I'm coming home to stay. Look me in my eyes, baby, tell me what you see like. Is it me, or could it be someone else? Like, could it be someone else? Yeah. She say she worth everything, yeah. I even went and bought a wedding ring, yeah. She's accustomed to the finer things. I know what type of wine she drinks. She even like designer jeans. And all I wanted was you, to show you that I'm meant for you. Meant for you. Yeah.